Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Swasti Jain and you're watching Blossom Phoenix. See, I know I come in the entertainment section of YouTube, and if you're looking for entertainment from this video also, then I'm sorry, not happening. This one video is not for anyone else but for me. So, it's my birthday tomorrow. It's a golden birthday. You know, the year you turn as the same age as your birth date. So yes, I'm turning 22 on 22. Pretty special, right? So, I'm going to tell you 22 things I learned before turning 22. And I can only talk from my life because that's the only reference I have. Let's go. But before that, the word of this week is sagacious, which means having or showing good judgment and understanding. Now, let's go. So, I have curated a list here from 1 to 22. See. And what? You want to see my wallpaper? Come, I'll show you. See, that's Joseph Morgan. I've recently finished watching a web series called The Originals, and he played the character Klaus Michelson, and I really loved that web series and his character. So I'm kind of having a phase with him. Excuse me. Anyway, let's start. Now, this list is in no particular order of importance, but I have to start with this. Number 1. Ahimsa Parmo Dharma. Non-violence is the biggest moral value. And I know this can sound cliche, but let me just sing you something. जीवों की तुम करुणा पालो, सबसे प्यार करो रे, सबका सुख दुख एक है सबसे, समव्यवहार करो रे, सत्य अहिंसा धर्म निभाओ, बनकर शाकाहारी, खान पान पर निर्भर करती मन और बुद्धि तुम्हारी, सुख से सुखी और दुख से दुखी हो, सुख से सुखी और दुख से दुखी हो, दुनिया का हर प्राणी सुनो जिनवाणी. See, it's kind of difficult to not have this belief when you are grown up listening to this. And I do not have this belief just because I am Jain. I have this belief because I am human. And if there is any wisdom in the world that will give me a broader perspective to understand why it's okay to kill animals for your own taste buds, then no thank you. I'd rather stay dumb for the rest of my life. People often ask me this question, oh, what if you are in a jungle and there is no vegetarian food? Then also you won't eat the animals. Then I'm like, see, people who do not have the option to eat vegetarian food, because let's be real, there are a lot of countries who have scarcity of vegetables or of grains, then it is acceptable. But my problem is with people who have the luxury, who have the choice to eat whatever they can eat, but they still choose to kill animals for their own taste buds. That is the core of inhumane, and I feel that it is wrong on so many levels. This is one debate that makes me triggered, because I find all the animals, even the littlest creatures, be it insects or fishes, very fascinating. So that's a whole other mental problem altogether. Let's not go down that road because before I get carried away. But I will always choose animals over people. And I seldom miss a chance to pet a stray dog or cat. You should do that as well. Number 2. I realized that I am a stubborn brat. So reverse psychology works wonders for me. Number 3. Do not surround yourself with people who do not wish the very best for you and who have draining energies. See, rather than hanging out with people who are like crabs, who just wants to pull you down or who makes you feel unwelcomed, spend your time with 1 or 2 true friends. And if you have none, then spend your time with yourself rather than spending it with them. That's not good for you. Number 4. The key to knowing what you want is by knowing what you don't want. See, it can be a really overwhelming question like, what is it that I really want? So I'll say, try different things and figure out what is it that you don't like or what is it that you don't want. Trust me, it works. Number 5. I've learned how to swim. See, it's not like I became a mermaid, but I can swim decent. And it is a very big deal for me. You know why? Because there are only 4 things that I like. That is animals, food, water and myself. So I love this feeling. Number 6. Letting go is not equal to giving up. Do not confuse the two. See, I have this theory that you should finish what you started, but sometimes letting it go is also a way to finish it. Number 7. This is something that I've recently read somewhere and I was like, I couldn't agree more. See, there is a saying that you are at least living one of the things that you used to pray for, and it hit me. It's so true. We should always have gratitude for the things that we have now. See, everyone has a different start line, so we should pause and have a look how far we have come from the place where we have started from. That is very important. Number 8. See, there are a lot of things that I might suck at, be it driving, directions, socializing, I know. But there is something that I'm great at, that is moving on. See, I'm very good at moving on from people, from events, from failures, mistakes and even achievements. Because I'm a very sanguine person and I have a firm belief in God. I really love Him and I know this for a fact that He loves me too. So I'm great at moving on. Number 9. I've realized the school teaches us everything except maths, science, English, SST, GK, and what are the other subjects? Yeah, all of those. See, in reality, school teaches us how to deal with people, how to make friends, how to socialize. I mean, not everyone is a great learner, right? But that's not important. School is really important. Number 10. I've realized that I'm not very great at time management because my routine is all over the place. I'm working on it, but what I am good at is getting things done, getting my work done. See, if I have a deadline coming up, I go nuts, and at that time I can basically pull off everything. So I'm very good at getting my work done. And now I'm all out of fingers. So number 11. Being nice and being polite shows extreme confidence. And it is more good for your own self than for anyone else. And this is not an achievement. If you are nice and if you are being polite, isn't that the most basic thing to do? And there is a saying in Hindi that I really love, which says, कहने का अगर सलीका हो तो हर बात सुनी जाती है. And I've learned this, but I'm trying to be even better at it. Number 12. I've discovered this, that I am a genius. No, like straight up genius. The world might not have discovered it, but I did. Number 13. I've learned how to ride a bike. Yoo-hoo! Number 14. I learned that there are only 2 keys for radiant and glowing skin. Number 1. In case of water, more is more. And second, sun protection. That's it. That's all that you need to know. Number 15. I've learned that it is impossible for anyone to know your 22-year-old story in just 22 hours. And it's fair only who lived it knows it and nobody else. So be patient when you are trying to get to know someone. Number 16. That you should always keep your word. It is the key for self-respect. Weigh your words. Number 17. Your own company can be really addictive. Trust me, it's true to some dangerous extents. Number 18. I've realized that if you want to declutter your mind, declutter your space first. I mean, the area in which you are working, clean it, organize it. Trust me, it helps. Number 19. I've learned that crafting, coloring, doodling, cooking can be extremely therapeutic. So you should have some hobbies. Number 20. Maybe I'm not an extrovert. See, I can be a very loquacious person at some days and be completely mute the others. And the catch here is, both of these sides are my most authentic selves. I don't know, you tell me if I am an extrovert, ambivert, introvert or just a douchebag. Tell me. Number 21. Be selfish. See, do not try to become the most sagacious person on the planet. Don't become a babysitter to people who are not babies. They can handle themselves. In fact, they know exactly what they are doing. And if they don't, then that's also not your problem. Number 22. Now, this last one feels like I'm giving away my secret power. But the fact that you have watched this video this far, you deserve it. And that is power of privacy. There is no bigger power in the world. Keep your dreams, your ambitions, your plans to yourself. There is no bigger secret. My accountancy professor once told me this when I was in 11th grade. He said, Swasti, बंद मुट्ठी है तो लाख की, खुल गई तो खाक की. And it stuck with me since then. And that's all for today. I'll take a leave. Please like, share and subscribe to Flossom Phoenix. And I know you would do it because you're an awesome Phoenix. Until then, be happy.